Is that allowed? Can I have this depend on files? So usually, we'll come back to this. We'll not worry about it too much right now. And what we'll do is it that one? I think it's that one. And I think it's that one. I don't have make. I'll just install it for now. I'll set up the environment later. Okay. Ah, brilliant. And can I echo some text into here? Okay, awesome. All right, let's see if we can do something more interesting. So, what I think the first easy thing to do is just pass the S expression structure. I don't think that requires much more than just this input output. It's just kind of input pass output, or input pass render output, I guess. So let's do that. The question is it data type that I'm after? I think the answer is yes. What is that called? Standard ML in 10 minutes or something? It's like X in Y minutes. Learn X in Y minutes. Yeah, brilliant. And here we can go standard ML. This will be good enough. And we'll get rid of that. All right, data type. Yep, data type. Okay, cool. So data type, it'll be expression. We apparently do lowercase. I don't know if that's a convention or not. What are we gonna do with it? I guess what we're going to, what does it think okay, it thinks it's an 8-character tab. I guess the obvious ones are like you have atom of string and you also have list of expression, right? That's, you kind of have atoms and expressions. And maybe, yeah, in the future we'll break down lists a bit more because we'll want to know if it's like a function call, or probably we'll want to know if it's a type annotation as well. But for now, just list is fine. We just want to know if we have lists or atoms. Okay, so we'll get our input and we will go set for this buffer indent width 2. And is that, nope, set for the buffer tab stop 2, I guess. Okay, and are these still tabs? Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Okay, but that's fine for now. So we have our input, and then we want our, I guess, parsed, I suppose, or we want our program to be, for now we'll just have one S expression, and we'll deal with multiple later. So we want parse, what do we call it? Parse expression, I guess. And we'll just take our input. So we'll just for now assume it's just one expression. So we'll parse our input, and then I don't know, I presume standard ML is expression based, so I presume I can't have a whole program in here. I can just have a single expression. Can we go let? Yeah, I wonder if I put it inside parentheses, if I can have an arbitrary. So like here, this is a tuple, but I wonder if I can have, if I made this like a semicolon, it would just have a series of expressions and just return the last one. So I might be able to put an arbitrary program in here. I don't know exactly, but I don't see an example of that. Okay, so we'll keep going. And then what we're going to do is we'll go, I guess, representation equals pretty print expression prog, something like that. Okay, cool. And so our function pass expression is going to take in I guess a string, and this is, what is it actually? It's like a vector, right? It's a text IO vector. What is vector here? Oh, vector is a string. Yeah, so it'll take in a string and will give you back an expression. And right now, your expression will be atom. This is not implemented, lol. Okay, and then we want pp expression. So this will take in an expression and give you back a string. And this will need to, is it match? Okay, we'll keep that open, but I don't think I'll need it. I kind of understand how this language works. Like, it's the syntax that I need to check. I suppose we could match it at the function level rather than matching it in a case statement. So I guess we can do that. Where was an example of that? Here. So if we go, is there a way to declare its type separately from, because this syntax is kind of, oh, that's just a lambda? Interesting. Okay, this is kind of awkward syntactically. You know what? I'm going to keep the case. We'll deal with this later. I'll keep the case. Case E of atom S. Is it that way? Yep, it's like that. Atom S. We'll just give you back S. I don't think there's a reason to do anything different. And then if you have a list L, what we'll need to do is, I guess, do that with pp expression. This isn't tail recursive. That's very sad. Is there a way to make this tail recursive? I don't know if there is. That's quite sad. Okay, so pp expression for L, and then we want to add something like that. Okay, so now if we go echo, we should be able to put anything in there. Oop, we need to make. We'll also have a run. So run will depend on QTL, and what we'll do is we'll go cat prog QTL. And for now, our program will be define fx to be equal to x. We'll do that. Whoops. Prog. Okay. So if I go make run, not what I expected. That's because I did it wrong. Yep, okay. We'll give a okay, cool. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to go case of, no, that's not the first thing, because we need to know how big string is. If string is empty, we're done. So let's go to string. Oh yes, also the other thing that I wanted to see, is this legal? Okay, it is legal. So if I do that, okay, that's nice. Um, I don't know if I actually need this though, because the standard library may, oh, that's not how you do that. The standard library may be opened automatically. No, it's not. Okay, so we'll have that. And then here, what we want to do is we want to look at string. And we want size. Raises subscript if there's a problem. Yeah. Feels kind of inefficient to have this checked twice. Whatever, that's how it is. So if string.size of string is equal to 0, what does this actually return? An int, so technically it can be less than 0. That's kind of interesting. Also, I think that's equality comparison. No, maybe not. But anyway, if it's less than or equal to 0, then yeah, then nothing. I guess we want this to be an option. Is it option? Or is it called something else? It's called option, okay. Then none. And so what we're gonna have to do here is that an internal error if that happens? No. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And this should be, I guess, either a list or a vector. It doesn't really matter. Maybe like a vector. Wait, a vector is mutable? No, they're immutable. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So else we want to do the case. Is there a better way to format this so it doesn't suck? I don't know how I feel about that. We'll sit with it for a moment. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of ugly. So we want case string.sub of string 0. Is it 0? It's probably 0, right? Counting from 0, brilliant. Okay. So case of how do I do characters? Characters like this. That funky syntax is just one character for some reason, whatever. Then what we want to do is pause the list, and else I guess pause atom, I suppose, is the other case. Is there a better example? No, there is not a better example of a case statement. Okay. I think we just do that. I don't think we need that. I hope we can ignore it. So what we'll do is we'll go parse list. I guess we're doing string substring or something. Yeah, string substring or string extract.